All right, so let me teach you how to trade from scratch. So you've seen my YouTube, you've gone through my channel, you see it's very boring. As a beginner, you can look at my videos and be like, hey, I want to learn how to trade. So today I'm going to start a series where I teach you from scratch if you know nothing about trading. So first, in this lesson, what we are going to talk about here is tools that you need to trade. So today, if you decide to get started with trading, what are the tools that you need to trade? So number one, you need a PC, a laptop, or a phone. If you have one, it's okay. If you have both, that is perfect. Or you can have a tablet or an iPad. Like, have something, some electronic device. Any of this is okay. If you have a laptop or a PC, that is more preferable. And second thing, you need access to the internet. The third thing that is most underestimated is a notebook. Right? You're studying a new skill, you need to take notes. Yeah. And the fourth most important thing that people don't necessarily take it serious is knowledge. So if you have these four things, these are some actual things that you need to start trading. So you have a PC, something, internet connection, and a notebook to write notes and knowledge. So then with these things you can start learning. So if you have these things and you can start learning, then where can you learn from? Because very important, you have a notebook, you are ready to take notes, you have access to the internet and a PC or laptop. Where are some resources that you can learn from? Right? You can learn from YouTube. Right here, just like I'm teaching you. When you have your iPad or your laptop and access to internet, you come to YouTube and you start learning. Right? Or if you don't want to come to YouTube, you can do Google search, or you can do both. Right? You don't have to do one or the other. You can do all. You do some YouTube, like get familiarized with certain things. Subsequent videos, I'll teach you what are the things that you need to learn, because it's not everything that you should go ahead and learn, but there are certain things that are basic, that is general concept that you should learn. Once you start doing that, with time you get to know what actually makes sense to you, and then you can now start focusing. When you start, it's advisable to consume everything. When I say everything, I'll break it down later. Once you do that and you know that this and this and this is what I can do, and then you can now settle down and narrow down. So you do a Google search as well, like I mentioned, get to understand, okay, what is that? I'll also show you what are the things that you need to search online, those basic things that you can do, like what is Forex, why do we trade Forex, how can you make Forex money in Forex, all those kind of stuff. And another way you can learn is to get a tutor. Right? This is the most expensive one, because if you're getting a tutor, you pay the person to teach you. If you're paying the person to teach you, it's only when you have money. So if you don't have money, then you have to resort to these two levels. But the advantage here is, if you're going through this route, you can still do this because these are free, which means you can learn faster. So the person can direct you and say, hey, this and this and this and this and this is what you can do or what you can learn. And whilst you are learning, you can also be doing your research. Even though it's the most expensive, I think it's also the most efficient, because if you're going with these two options, all you'll be doing is doing trial and error. Right? You would be consuming so many things. Some of them might not necessarily be important, because you don't know what you need. I mean, any kind of knowledge is good, later when you know what you are doing, you can filter. But you waste unnecessary time on things that are not really important. And to elaborate more here, when we say get a tutor, right, it doesn't necessarily you go to someone who is very experienced like me. I mean, if you come to me, like, the cash you pay would be a little higher. Find someone who can also be, the person can be a beginner, right? Maybe the person just started, like new, but above you a little bit, right? The person can teach you what he knows for a very lower price compared to what someone like me would charge you, and that will make the process faster for you. So you are not going to pay like a significant amount of money, something relevant to someone that is ready to teach you and help you to reduce the time that you spend on YouTube or Google. You can do both, like I'm saying, but doing this is really going to help you to save a lot of time. So if you have all these 4 tools, I'm calling knowledge 2 because it's very important. That is what you actually need to trade. So if you have these, you can start getting ready to start trading Forex. So in the next video, I'm going to take you through what you can start researching on, or the things that you need to learn if you're starting out trading. So see you in the next video.